Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me we have the gold over the US dollar chart. Now, as you can see in today's trading session, we have continued our slide towards the downside, completely collapsing in today's trading session. Currently find ourselves trading down at 1774, and if you watched my video yesterday, I put that red line that you can see on your screens, this straight red line here, down at 1775. And I said that if gold was to fall down to 1775, I would then close my buy position that I've been holding in gold now for months. We've been in this holding pattern, which is kind of like a bullish flag. We had a massive stem all the way down from the March lows, all the way down from 1450 all the way up, if I just get my pen here, all the way up to all-time highs up at 2068, which was the stem of this bullish flag. And then now we've just been in this holding pattern, which has been probably one of the longest flags that I've seen in my whole entire life. We've been trading in this holding pattern, which is of course the flag for the past 5 to 5.5 months, dating back to the beginning of August. And of course now we are mid-February, so it's been a very, very long wait here in the gold markets. It's had I've had to be very disciplined and patient, and I have to put up my hands here and admit that maybe I've got this trade wrong. So I've closed my gold trade today in a rather large loss, but not to worry, because when I look at the larger picture, I've profited significantly of gold in 2020, and so has the daily market movement signal team. We were buyers of gold all the way since 1300 to 1400 at the beginning of last year. So it really has been a fantastic year in 2020. And yes, we have lost a bit of time here waiting on this gold market to pop towards the upside, and it still could happen. But for now, personally, I have taken a loss today, and I'm just going to be sitting patiently on the sideline, waiting to see where the gold markets head next, because a lot of you will be watching this video wanting to know where the gold markets could be heading next, and that's exactly what I'm going to speak about now. So now that we've broken below the 200-day EMA, we've broken below the 1800 level, which offered large psychological support. We've also broken below, you could argue, this new uptrend that we had formed over the past month or so, where we did have our previous low just before the end of 2020, down at 1775. Then, of course, we were creating some higher lows, which is typically a bullish sign. But as you can see, we've just sliced through that uptrend now, and we now find ourselves trading back where we were towards the end of November, down at 1775. So this indicates to me that we could see a movement all the way down towards 1700. So I'm going to circle that area here. That's the bottom of this bullish flag pattern, this holding pattern that we've been trading in for the past 5.5 months. So we could see movement back down towards there, or equally we could also see the bull step back in and push this market higher. But I am not going to buy gold again until we see a movement or a daily close above the 200-day EMA, or pressing up towards a 50-day EMA, because it might be that we go and retest a 200-day EMA. Many retail traders will probably buy in around this area here, but a typical move in the market is that we can then see some upside pressure towards a 200-day EMA to retest it as the new roof in this market, and then it follows through with another downside movement. So I'm going to be very patient here. If I was to buy gold again, I would wait for that daily close above the 200-day EMA, and potentially even above the 50-day EMA up at around 1880. I'm not going to short the gold markets either, okay? I would, potentially buy down at 1700, but I'm not going to short the gold markets. And a lot of people will be surprised by that. They'll say, Max, gold has triggered your stop loss. Why are you not now becoming a seller? And the reason being is because fundamentally, I still believe that gold is very, very strong. We're in a low interest rate environment. The Fed and the US government continue to offer plenty of financial aid. And as well as that, COVID is still a massive threat. We're seeing record numbers of cases and deaths still in the US and across Europe. The UK, things have started to get slightly better now, but that's because we've been in a lockdown. But of course, lockdowns cause a lot of financial damage. So fundamentally, gold is still bullish, so I'm not going to short it just yet. But maybe in a year or 2 years' time, gold could be setting up for a really nice short position back down towards 1400 to 1300. But I'm going to wait. So that is how I'm going to be playing the gold markets for now. I'm going to be waiting patiently on the sidelines, waiting to see whether we do move down to 1700, or whether we can have a comeback here and get a daily close above the 250-day EMA. So yes, sorry guys if anyone lost money on this trade. This is trading. You know, we can't always get it right. I haven't got a crystal ball, but I get it right more than I get it wrong, and that's what's important. So as long as you get more trades right than you do wrong, you will end up making money. So once again, apologies to anyone who made money, but if you read the disclaimer in the comment of this video, I just share with you on a daily basis what I am doing in the markets. You know, I'm not advising you to buy or sell something. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and it's completely up to you to do your own due diligence and to then act upon the information that I have shared with you. So hopefully all you guys had good risk management for those who did lose on this trade, but not to worry. As I mentioned, we had a fantastic year in the gold markets dating back to the beginning of 2020. So this was just a small speed bump in the road for us here in the gold markets. But hopefully we can recover our losses at a later date. But I'm not going to chase the losses. I'm just going to wait patiently for the perfect buying opportunity or selling opportunity. But that is how I'm playing. I am going to be sitting on my sidelines now, waiting.